Tell you what, one thing you got to look at, guys, these guys are getting ready to come into turn 13. See this green area right here, right in front of you? If they blow this turn, they can stop right there on this area off to the right. And if they do that right in this area right here, folks, they won't get a penalty. But if they don't stop, they'll get penalized. Here we go.
Ready. You ready?
Be ready.
Ready. Ready.
Get ready. Race 23 is green. Down into turn number 1. Is everybody going to give everybody room?
Clean so far. You've seen the lightning in the background.
Yeah. The sparks are flying on the track, and the sparks are flying off in the distance.
Right now, these drivers are going to run these things pretty hard for about 5 laps. The drivers tell me they're going to start cooling the brakes after that. Just kind of setting into a pace right now. But you see Scott Pruett just jumping out in the lead with Max Papis right on his bumper right now.
Marcus Ambrose in third with the 59, and then Patrick Carpentier in fourth. Jacques Villeneuve is fifth. There's Ron Hornaday as he's having some action with Joey Logano.
Well, Ron Hornaday is action. I think that's his middle name. So he's going to want to get up there as quick as he can to be aggressive and get going.
Jason Leffler and Mike Wallace having a little duel going into that corner. Leffler gets the best of it. That's Brad Coleman in the 27.
These guys are exiting a turn right now, heading down to the hairpin at turn 10. This is where they talked about setting up some passes right now to single file at the moment.
As you see Hornaday breaking low on Joey Logano. Gotten a good run, and Coleman's following.
Yeah, Coleman's going to try and follow in the second car through. Will it work? No. Hornaday made it. Logano didn't. And already, Pruett's trying to open up some distance over second and third.
About 165 miles per hour down this long back straightaway into turn 13 here in Montreal.
That's one thing we saw in qualifying. The top speeds were not that much different between the Toyotas, the Fords, and the Chevys, Randy.
No, not at all. You know, there's, I think there's 6 Toyotas in the field, and 5 of them were in the top 15 in qualifying. So they are starting very good. These guys can see the clouds just like we can. And they're like, man, I'd rather race this thing as quick as possible.
Take a look at Leffler and Joey Logano. Logano's got the preferred line through turn 2.
Guys, one of the key things they need to do here today is keep the front fenders on these cars. If they get a little too aggressive, tear up those leading edges of those front fenders, these cars don't have enough downforce to handle real good. So these drivers are very cautious of their front fenders, and they're watching the brakes right now like we talked earlier.
Boy, Mike Wallace is getting shuffled.
When do you ever see a driver be cautious?
Boy, never. But yeah, they have to do it here, though, Randy. They know the circumstance they're up against. Oh, Mike gets turned around just a little bit, turned sideways.
Yeah, Justin Marks got into him just enough to get him crossed up enough. But look at the ding on the 38 as he comes through. He's got a dent on the front hood, Jason Leffler, as he has picked up a couple of spots now.
Drivers enter in turn 8. This is another key place they can pass at. Talked about the other day. Very, very important corner for them.
And take a look at the battle for second in turn 10. We're hearing there's a chance of sprinkles down there already. And Marcus Ambrose takes the position away from Max Papis. There is also action a little bit further back with involving Ron Hornaday.
You see Patrick Carpentier trying to get that nose out in Max Papis to try to pass him. Max has got to keep that inside lane to ward off that pass.
Down into turns 13 and 14, on board with Carpentier.
This might give us a headache if we stay up there too long on that one.
Coming across the start-finish line as we complete another lap. We have 72 to go. We're working lap 3. Max Papis right in front of the 9 of Patrick Carpentier. And it's Pruett, Ambrose, Papis, Carpentier, Villeneuve. That's your top. And there's Brad Coleman trying to hold off the 33 now of a hard-charging Ron Hornaday.
Hornaday's got about 2 or 3 sections coming up right now where we can set up a pass in Brad Coleman. Getting into turn 6 and again getting into turn 8. We'll see what happens here. He's been all over the bumper of Coleman. This is turn 6 right now they're coming at. Doesn't look like he's got enough on him right now to get it done.
All right, as we let this field go through, we're holding for the 66 of Stephen Walsh. Remember, he started in the back of the field. He has already picked up 14 positions, up to 26. So the 5-hour energy has gotten a blast of energy and trying to fight his way back front.
No, he's doing good right now, but when he needs to manage those brakes, I see the brake rotors on that car just a little bit red right now. Although I would say most of the competitors are having that same condition at the moment.
Well, Rusty, I mean, he's learned from you, and I'm not sure you ever conserved a whole lot of when you were driving.
No, I haven't conserved a lot, that's for sure. But this track, they all tell us, Randy, that got to watch the brakes. You can't drive the car as hard as it really wants to go.
Take a look as we got some action turning underneath. That's DJ Kennington going under Landon Castle in the 4. That's Mike Bliss getting passed by the 66 of Stephen Wallace. And also here comes Clint Boyer in the 99 as Jason Keller is the victim there as Boyer gets around him. But Ruderman not able to get it done. Remember, the points championship is very much in play here because Boyer not known for his road course racing, as is Brad Keselowski. And Carl Edwards is saying, I'm hoping to pick up a bundle of points today.
Yes, he is. And, you know, he's the most aggressive out of the bunch right now of the double duty guys.
We can tell you right now that Edwards is running 14th. He is the best of the top 3. Boyer is 25th. Keselowski is now 30th. So take a look. After 3 laps, you've got Pruett out in front of Ambrose and Max Papis in 3rd. And then you've got the 2 Quebec residents as the rain tires are coming out. The crews are getting ready. Will we have history today at Montreal? Stay with us.